Okay, hey guys. As my phone fell down. So we're going to be starting now. We will be making a game in Roblox Studio. So we'll be mostly dealing with scripting with Lua. So oops. Yeah, let's just see right now. Let me see if you guys can see when I change like the script. Yes, okay. Finally it's working. All right, so we're going to continue from where I left off the last time. So, oh yeah, we're making this GUI for entering the amount. And if you guys aren't aware, let me just show y'all from the start before we continue, because I just realized that part was not streamed. Okay, so screen GUI. So this GUI is the amount. Didn't give it a name yet, so let's just disable that. I'm just gonna call it amounts for now. We're gonna reorganize this later. Okay, so let me just show you guys what exactly we're working on right now. Yep, hold on. I gotta check this message. Okay. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to. So we're scripting right now is the dialogue between us and this NPC at the bank. So this teller. So what we want to do is be able to deposit money in the bank. So if we choose a checking, then we should be able to deposit. He says how much would we like to deposit, but how do we have to open up that GUI and put in how much we want to deposit. Okay, so we have 5,000 bucks. That's it. Now let's go see. Let's restart. So now you guys can see what that GUI was all about. Maybe I went too fast, just making sure. Okay, so it's like, how can I help you today? And then we're like, well, I want to deposit some money. And then the teller asks which account do we want to deposit to. We want to deposit to our checking account. And then, well, how much would we like to deposit? And we're continuing on from there. Okay, so let's go back. So we go to teller 2, which we're scripting. So right now we're gonna be scripting the action for deposit into the checking account. So to deposit into the checking account, let's see what. Let's just make sure we're gonna print deposit to checking. Make sure that our function is working. Um, I think at the same time I'm also gonna do the deposit to saving. Why not? And by the way, the names of the function is the same name as the dialogue, so I don't have to change associated with anything. So if we go to the workspace, our teller and then the dialogue on their head, we're gonna check the name. So if we want to deposit to savings, then it would be called deposit savings with an S. It has to be exactly the same. Okay, so there we go. Deposit savings with an S. And then here it would do the script for deposit to savings. Which other one we're gonna do today? We're also gonna do withdraw. So all those we're gonna do today. I am going to put it here and then we're going to change the script after. So withdraw checking. Look, checking is not even spelled right here again. Put that U. So withdraw checking. We have to be the very same name. That's why I didn't put any spaces when I made these names so that we can directly, well, we could have put it there anyways. Okay, so here we go. So we want to make sure withdraw from checking, and here we're gonna say withdraw from savings. Okay, so let's test and make sure these functions. Let's see if that's all we're doing today. Balance loan market, we're not gonna be doing that today. Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna be making sure that we can for the teller part that we'll be able to deposit to our checking, deposit to our savings, withdraw from our checkings, and withdraw from our savings. So that's the part we'll be doing regarding the teller today. So let's go and see if those functions are accessible, and then we're gonna update those functions. So let's go to the teller. Hello, how can I help you today? We want a deposit buddy. So we're gonna go to our output here because I did say for it to print here. It's not gonna show it there. So checking, and no, we are not entering the function. So as we see here, when we click, we don't see deposit to checking. So we have a problem. Let's go find out what that problem is. See, it's always good. I like to check first before I continue, and then I have to go figure out where the problem is from. Okay, so let's first test by seeing if we can find what our choice is. So we're going to put a print here. Whenever we have a dialogue, we're gonna say what choice we made. So we have to make sure we could find that choice, and we'll also put choice dot, well, the name is obvious. We don't need to put to test the name. It will actually give us the name, and then we click it to see more information. So we're gonna print what choice they have. So see whether or not they ever make any of these choices that we put here. So let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Output. Okay. Well, first of all, we're not even getting any. Oh wait, we haven't made a choice yet. Yeah, we're not even getting any choices. So our problem in the first place is it's not even checking the dialogue. So let's see what's going on here. Now this script is clearly yep, the script is in the workplace, so there's no problem with that. The dialogue, we access it. It's in the teller's head. Yeah, the dialogue is in the teller's head, and then we have a dialogue. Okay, so then we tell that we have this script here that says whenever a dialogue choice was made, to give us this information. So however here it's saying that no dialogue choice is ever being made. So dialogue does not have a UE at the end. Let me see after that. Well, that doesn't change anything. I'm just saying that I wrote it with a UE. Okay, so anyways, let's figure out why we're not entering in this script at all. So the first thing we want to see is we're gonna print, yeah, that's very basic, but I'm still going from A. I'm starting from A and like the very beginning and see where we having an issue. Okay, so it had found the dialogue, which is here. Okay, so that is not a problem. It found the dialogue. So then is our issue with the what event we're listening to? Let's find out. So the dialogue events are a lot. Okay, so dialogue choice selected. I'm pretty sure I did this before and it's clearly dialogue choice selected. However, we're gonna go through this and see what other options, what other events that our dialogue has. Trigger, create account. We have yeah, there's not that many events. There's really not that many. So that's it's currently we want to get the dialogue choice that has been selected while we're because all these are dialogue choices. Okay, and I think selected is the only option. Yeah, it is the only option is selected. So we are correct in this one. So let's continue. We're gonna connect a function, and the function says that it's going to give us the player who selected it, and it's also going to give us the dialogue choice. So we're just going to name that choice. Okay, and then we're going to just do a print here. Choice was made. And this is a very same thing, but I'm restarting from from step by step to see where we have a problem. So I just commented the part below. And hi, PB. I'm sorry. I have chat open. I'm seeing it now. Okay. So let's go test being able to find out what our dialogue choice is. We definitely have to make the door of this bank open or no one can enter. Anyways, this is just testing. So let's see if we can find our dialogue choice. Let's go back to the output and see what it says. So we want to deposit money and we want to deposit. By the way, yeah, it's not showing any of them any dialogue choice at all. Oh, guys, I'm so silly. Wait, no, that's not it. I was about to say it has to be a local script. I previously did it as a local script, so let's just see whether or not that could actually be the problem. Yeah, let's find out. I think most likely, yeah, we do have to do this in local script. So, which is not really making sense because it says dialogue choice selected. It gives you the player. So anything that's in a local script does not need to give you the player because you always have the player. Anyways, we're gonna put in a local script. We're gonna change it to put it on the player. So we're gonna go to starter player scripts. And actually, I feel some deja vu that I had originally put it here. Um, so I think it would be teller. We're gonna call it teller 2, and it is a local script. So the same teller 2 script, we're going to move it over here, and let's see what we have. I kept it here, but I'm also keeping it there too. And let's see whether or not we can finally figure out what options that we made. Go back to output to see head is not a valid member of. Oh, yeah. So since we changed the location, we also have to change this. So the teller is in the workspace, and their name is teller 2. All right. So there we go. We're not the teller, we're the player. Okay, so how can I help you today? So we want to deposit money. Head is not a valid member of Workspace Teller 2. Okay, so we have to yeah, okay guys, this is the right way because I have a lot of deja vu here. I'm having some deja vu. I recall doing that exact same thing before, having the exact same errors. So workspace, then we have to wait for a child. Oh, wrong place. For the head, we have to wait for it because it's going to we're gonna wait for it to load because it hasn't loaded, so that is why it's not finding it. Okay, so we're also doing the same for dialogue because the local script it's running really quickly, and it started running before even before the other scripts. So let's get going. Okay, before the rest is done loading, by the way, before it loads the other things. So we should not have that anymore. There we go. And let's see. Okay, a choice was made, so we are good. And then obviously next is a choice was made again, another choice was made, so we are good to go. So we're gonna remove the script, show in explorer. We do need a script here. That is actually why I got mistaken. The script here we want is the actual actions, so we will need a script here. So we're just gonna empty this out for when we actually scripting. The teller has to do these actions that we're asking for. Okay, so first, so now that this is working, we're gonna reactivate this, and we're gonna delete it. So in a local script, we are going to check the dialogue with the NPC. which definitely makes sense because if PB is playing and then she wants to deposit into her checking account, I should not be able to be seeing that happening. So it should be just when will we get to play again? I actually do not know when yet. Because it depends. I'm slowly playing less Roblox, honestly. Um, way less. So I don't know. I can't tell you right now, especially I'm trying to focus really on getting these points completed today before I start work. So I might not be able to concentrate on other things. Okay, so yep, so we should now be able to, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work that we don't have to test this anymore. Um, but let's just test it, seeing what, to make sure it's going into the function. Okay, we have our output open to make sure that it's gonna tell us that we want to deposit to checking. Yep, deposit to checking, and then if we had chosen deposit to savings, so I'm waiting for it to restart. Okay. So how can I help you today again? I want to deposit to savings this time. Deposit to savings. Okay, so we now can access our functions. So let's just do the script for there. Oh, what did I just do? Oh my gosh. I really just stuff something popped up somehow and I pressed something by accident. Oh, didn't pay attention. Anyways, let's go. Okay, so first thing we want to do if we're depositing to checking is we're going to make a function that will say show amount. You know what? Let's put it in here for now and then we'll remove it when we're ready. So first thing we're going to do when we want to deposit our checking is we want to find that we want to find this GUI piece that we added and then show it on the screen. So instead of GUI, we have in screen GUI the amount that we want to put. So if we have the party checking, let's go. We're gonna um, find this GUI. So at the top here, we're going to get the player. We're in local script, so let's just put local player equals the game dot players dot local player, and then that player. We're gonna find a whole GUI here actually. Then local amount GUI is equal to player GUI to find the GUI that the player will be having on, and then this one will be in the screen GUI. I probably should give it a different name than screen GUI because if you add another one, it will also be named screen GUI. Put dot screen GUI dot amount. Okay, so this is the frame that's holding our amount. So now that's the amount GUI. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to do amount GUI dot visible equals true. So that way the player can enter the amount that they want. So next, a save button will say we'll actually tell it right here, save to checking. Um, so we're gonna also say in the amount GUI dot the save button dot save. We want to change the text, which will be equal to